All right, guys, we're in the garage and we're working on this Polaris RZR 170. This is kind of the youth model. We just got this. We're gonna do some tune-ups and we're gonna change out the air filter. So the air filter is actually between the seats here. There's a little panel. Just takes Phillip heads. All right, go ahead. The panel comes up. Hold that. And then inside there's actually a box. Now I've taken this lid out, but you can see the lid here. There's actually just 4 clamps here, and I've cleaned it. It's usually 4 clamps on each side, and then we just pull that out like that. And down there we have our air filter. All right, so you just need a long Phillips head to loosen up the clamp around the air filter. This thing's super dirty. All right, let's get this. We're gonna get the air box all cleaned out because it's all dirty inside there. And then we'll get the new one installed. All right, I got the air box pretty well cleaned out. The rest of the engine bay is really dirty, but I was surprised how dirty the airbox was. So we'll put the new filter in, the new clean filter. Okay, so we're using this Uni filter. All right, we got the air filter back in. We're just doing the spark plug. Spark plug's on the passenger side in the rear. There's a cross member here. And you can see right in there. No. There's our spark plug hole right there. 5/8 socket to extract it. All right, we need just using an extension handle here to broken loose the ratchet. Now I'm just hand loosening it out. Not a lot of room to get by here. Right next to this pole right here. Oh, a lot of deposits on it. Can't tell how old it is, but CR6 HSA. That's the one we're replacing it with. All right, we checked our gap. The gap is good. Luckily, you don't have to take off any panels, or you can get to it from the back wheel well here. All right, guys, just working on the oil. The oil change, we decided to leave the RZR on the floor. We didn't jack it up or anything. So you can see we have our drain pan under there. And right in the middle of this area right here, there's a drain bolt. And on the 2014, which this one is, it's a 17 millimeter. I think some of the newer ones, it's a 19. So just see which side yours takes. And then, so at this point, we just removed the plug, and this is what the plug looks like. It goes up underneath there. So the spring, this tapered part of the spring goes down like that, and then this little filter basket, which I just cleaned that out with some contact cleaner, goes on top like that. And then what I'll do is I'll stick it back up there, slowly thread it in, tighten it down, and then we'll refill with oil. 1.1 quarts is how much we're putting in. So we'll put 1 quart. We're using this Polaris PS4 full synthetic. This is a 5W50. This is for temperature ranges from negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So this has a pretty good engine range, temperature range. So we'll add 1 full of these and just a little bit of the next one. So it looks like we're about done draining here. I also pulled out the dipstick. Let me show you where the dipstick location is so you can see that. So from the driver's side here, see that location right there? That's our drain, that's our dipstick location. So I just got that removed. You remove that so that the oil will flow out a little quicker. And it wants to be, so on our dipstick, it wants to be between the 2 notches. If it's below it, we need to add. So we'll add 1 in a little bit and then run it for a couple minutes and see where we're at on the oil level. All right, you got to use like a funnel with kind of a long, flexible spout. And then slowly pour it in. Okay, we got our oil put back in. We did just right around 1.1 quarts. I'm just putting in our dipstick after I got it cleaned off. There we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it out, start it up, let it run for a little bit, and then we'll see how the engine should run better now that we have a new spark plug, air filter's clean, oil's clean. We do need to oil lube the chain. The chain's kind of squeaky, but we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Okay, oil's changed, spark plug's changed. We got our air filter clean. We're gonna see how it starts up, see if it runs any better. The problem's been starting. It started a little rough. So let's back it out first before we start it. Let's push it out. Put it in neutral.
It's in neutral.
So we put it in neutral there, and then just take your foot off the brake, just so we don't get the garage filled up with fumes. Okay. Okay. All right, we got it out of the garage here. All right, why don't you just keep this. Take the choke off. It doesn't seem like the choke is really helping much. There we go. Fire it up. I put it in reverse. Put it in reverse and take it for a spin around the neighborhood. Don't hit my car. Watch out for the car. Started up pretty good. Oh, it died on us. Almost just like put it in drive. Put it in drive. All right, put it in drive. Put it in drive and then start it. That way you can just hit the gas and go. We're going to drive down the street, okay? Okay. All right, it does pretty good once it's warmed up, but it's just that initial starting, and when the engine's cold, it just doesn't drive that. It doesn't start up that easily. Doesn't idle that good when it's cold either. Maybe it's just the nature of the engine on these things. And it quit. Did you turn it off or did it just die?
It died.
Huh. All right, well, I mean, I guess we'll just got to keep kind of digging. Might want to change out the carburetor, run some seafoam through the gas, and make sure we got fresh gas. So there's a few things we're going to try, but thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Okay.